So when any super successful person is asked for one tip that they would give someone who is seeking a rich life, it always seems to be do what you love. If you love what you do, you will not only be great at it, thus likely successful, but you will also never see work as work, but actually just life itself. I too believe in this romantic notion of life. I don't believe one should live a dual existence, their work life and then their non-work life. Think about it. All told, you spend 3/4 of your waking life, at least 5 days a week, 50 weeks a year, involved with your work. If you don't like what you do, you are living most of your life in pain and misery. This is no way to live. To really live, spend most of your life loving what you do. There's another reason why you really need to love what you do that's less inspiring, but I think even more critical. The best explanation I've ever heard for why you have to absolutely love what you do was from Steve Jobs, a man that I would argue was the greatest entrepreneur in history. During an interview at a D5 conference, Jobs said this, quote, "People say that you have to have a lot of passion for what it is that you're doing, and it's true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. It's really hard, and you have to do it over a sustained period of time. So if you don't love it, if you aren't having fun doing it, and you don't really love it, you're going to give up. Oftentimes, it's the ones who are successful who loved what they did so they could persevere when it got really tough. And the ones that didn't love it quit. Who would put up with this stuff if you don't love it? So if you don't love it, you're going to fail. So, for what you're doing right now in life, do you love it? Does your business make your heart go pitter-patter? Because if you're not crazy in love, you're not going to make it. You're going to give up. And no one would blame you. But I want to give you this huge warning here. Don't over-romanticize this notion. Every business, every job, and every productive project will have its difficulties, taxing responsibilities, and unpleasant aspects. It will be a grind most of the time. Pressing on and overcoming those factors is where much of the feeling of accomplishment comes from. Yet overall, if you are exhilarated and fulfilled by the outcome of your work, then yes, you're still in love. And look, your job doesn't have to be romantic in the eyes of others or society. Maybe you didn't dream of doing what you're doing right now as a kid, being a project manager or a financial controller or a media buyer or an operations director or an executive assistant or whatever. But there's something about it that you love. The function, the challenge, the problem solving, the speed or pace. While others might find it dull, you find it stimulating, interesting, and engaging. It gives you juice, and you look forward to getting up each day and taking it on. That is when you know you're onto something here. Everybody loves something, and somebody loves to do everything. Even the most obscure and seemingly tough, drab, or eclectic thing, someone finds juice doing it. That's what you're looking for in what you do, and those that you might hire to do things for you. Do they get juiced doing it? Will they love it, no matter what it is? That's the question that you're solving for. So tell us what you love in the comments below. And hey, maybe you'll find a kindred spirit in the group when you do.
Today is the day. If you haven't registered for Darren's special private briefing, now is your last chance. This is a timely and urgent message about the future of your business. So if you're a business owner or a leader, I don't want you to miss out. Be sure that you click the link at the end of this video in order to save your seat.